All right, everyone, buckle up. The tech world is moving at lightning speed, and you're tuned into iPad Focus, where we break down the biggest stories impacting your digital life. We've got a packed show today, with massive legal rulings, groundbreaking software updates, and even a peek at what's coming next for your favorite devices. Get ready, because the information you need to stay ahead is right here, right now. Let's dive into the headlines that everyone will be talking about. First up, a colossal deal that could reshape the digital landscape is under scrutiny, and the verdict is IN. We're talking about billions of dollars and the very way we find information online. This is one of those stories that has major implications, and we've got all the details on why this ruling matters so much. Then, get ready to update your devices, because a brand new operating system is about to drop, bringing a stunning visual overhaul and a host of game-changing features you won't want to miss. We're talking a complete reimagining of your user experience, designed to be more intuitive, more powerful, and frankly, just cooler. And that's not all. We're also getting an early look at pricing for the next generation of a beloved device, with some intriguing shifts that could affect your next upgrade. Plus, we're uncovering how your travel experience is about to get a serious boost with smart new features making their way to your digital wallet. It's a whirlwind of innovation, and you're getting the first look, right here, right now. Don't go anywhere, because this is iPad Focus. Google search deal stays intact. In a monumental ruling that could have far-reaching implications for the digital search landscape, a federal district court judge has declared that Google can continue its lucrative search deals, including the staggering $20 billion agreement to be the default search engine on Apple's Safari browser. This decision comes as part of the broader antitrust case brought against Google by the Justice Department, where the company had previously been found to be a monopolist in search and advertising markets. The core of the ruling, penned by Judge Amit Mehta, states that Google will not be barred from making payments or offering other consideration to distribution partners for preloading or placement of Google Search, Chrome, or its Gen AI products. This is a significant victory for Google, which argued that any ban on these payments would cause substantial, and in some cases crippling, downstream harms to its distribution partners, related markets, and ultimately, consumers. Executives from both Apple and Mozilla, the company behind Firefox, have publicly defended their respective search deals with Google. Mozilla's CFO even testified that the browser might face an existential threat without the financial support provided by Google. This highlights the critical role these agreements play in the ecosystem, not just for the tech giants, but also for the companies that distribute their services. The judge echoed this sentiment, noting that cutting off these payments would likely impose severe consequences, thus arguing against a broad payment ban. Furthermore, the ruling stipulates that Google will not be compelled to implement choice screens on its products. This was a key demand from the Justice Department, which had also sought to force Google to divest its Chrome browser or Android operating system. While those more drastic measures were not imposed, the court did mandate that Google must share some search data with competitors. This compromise aims to foster a more competitive environment without dismantling Google's core business structures. The Justice Department had been pushing for these remedies following Judge Mehta's earlier determination that Google held monopolistic power. Google, however, has indicated its intention to appeal the ruling, setting the stage for further legal battles. This decision is a critical moment in the ongoing debate about antitrust enforcement in the digital age, particularly concerning the power of major tech platforms and their ability to shape user behavior through default settings and financial incentives. The outcome could influence future regulatory actions and the competitive dynamics across the internet. iOS 26, a visual revolution and enhanced experience. Get ready for a significant leap forward as Apple prepares to launch iOS 26, poised to redefine the user experience across its devices. With the highly anticipated iPhone 17 event just around the corner, the new operating system is expected to roll out shortly after, bringing a host of transformative features. The most striking change is the introduction of liquid glass, a new design aesthetic that gives the home and lock screens a fresh, translucent look. This overhaul, showcased at WWDC, aims to create a more cohesive visual identity across Apple's entire software suite, including macOS, iPadOS, and more. While the translucent design has sparked debate, with some comparing it to early 2000s Microsoft interfaces, Apple has already begun incorporating user feedback, subtly adjusting the transparency in response to early beta testing. Beyond the visual facelift, iOS 26 is packed with practical enhancements. The phone app is getting a major upgrade, featuring a streamlined interface that consolidates contacts, recent calls, and voicemail. A new Hold Assist feature will notify users when they've reached a live agent during a call, saving them from prolonged hold music. For those who communicate across language barriers, iOS 26 introduces live translation for phone, FaceTime, and messages, enabling real-time conversations. Group chats will also become more interactive with the addition of polls, simplifying decision-making among friends. To combat spam, the Messages app will feature a new filter for unknown senders, diverting unwanted texts to a separate folder. Productivity and utility are also boosted with features like visual intelligence, which functions similarly to a reverse image search, allowing users to find information about objects on their screen. A welcome return for many is the reinstatement of separate Photos tabs for library and collections, making navigation much easier. The Camera app is also streamlined, with more accessible controls and a new notification for cleaning the lens. For child safety, a communication safety feature on FaceTime will pause communications if nudity is detected, utilizing on-device processing for privacy. Lock screen customization is enhanced with new clock styles, 3D wallpapers, widgets, and improved focus mode integration. Even alarm settings are getting a tweak, allowing users to customize snooze times beyond the traditional 9 minutes. iPadOS 26 will mirror many of these improvements, including the liquid glass aesthetic and enhanced multitasking with resizable, movable app windows. AirPods are also in line for significant updates, including enhanced studio quality audio recording, a camera remote control function for taking photos and videos, and a rumored live translation feature activated by a new gesture. While Siri's major AI overhaul is delayed, Apple is reportedly exploring integration with third-party AI models to bolster its capabilities in the future. Most iPhones from 2019 onwards, including the entire iPhone 12 series and newer, will be eligible for the iOS 26 update, ensuring a broad reach for these exciting new features. Public beta versions are available for those eager to experience the changes firsthand, with the official release expected this fall, likely around mid-September. iPhone 17 series, price projections emerge. As anticipation builds for Apple's next major hardware reveal, new price estimates for the upcoming iPhone 17 series have surfaced, offering a glimpse into potential cost changes for consumers. According to analyst Samik Chatterjee of J.P. Morgan, the iPhone 17 Pro model is projected to see a $100 price increase compared to its predecessor, the iPhone 16 Pro. This potential hike would break an 8-year streak of the Pro model, starting at the $999 price point. However, it's important to note that this increase may be partly attributed to a strategic shift in storage configurations. Rumors suggest the iPhone 17 Pro will launch with a base storage of 256 GB, a significant jump from the iPhone 16 Pro's 128 GB. This means that while the sticker price might rise, users could be getting double the storage for the additional cost, a move that could mitigate consumer backlash. On a more positive note for budget-conscious buyers, the estimates indicate that the standard iPhone 17 and the top-tier iPhone 17 Pro Max will likely retain their current pricing. This means consumers can expect to pay the same for the base model and the largest, most feature-rich variant as they did for the iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Pro Max, respectively. The iPhone 17 Air, a new addition to the lineup, is also subject to a projected price adjustment. It is estimated to start $50 higher than the iPhone 16 Plus. This suggests Apple is positioning the Air model at a slightly higher entry point, potentially aligning it with new features or a revised market strategy. Apple has a notable history of managing to keep iPhone prices relatively stable in the US market, often defying year-over-year rumors of significant price hikes. This has fostered a degree of consumer confidence. Nevertheless, market conditions and component costs are constantly evolving, and no price freeze can last indefinitely. The final confirmation of these price points will come next week during Apple's official launch event, scheduled for Tuesday, September 9. This event will not only reveal the definitive pricing, but also the full specifications and feature sets of the entire iPhone 17 lineup, allowing consumers to make informed decisions about their next smartphone purchase. The market will be watching closely to see how these projections align with Apple's actual announcements and how consumers react to any changes in pricing strategy, particularly for the Pro models. Apple Wallet enhances boarding pass experience in iOS 26. For frequent travelers, the process of managing boarding passes on their iPhones is set to become significantly smoother with the upcoming iOS 26 update. Apple Wallet is receiving a substantial upgrade to its boarding pass functionality, introducing 3 key new features designed to streamline the airport experience. These enhancements aim to provide more convenience and better information access directly within the Wallet app, regardless of the airline's technological prowess. The most impactful of these new features is the integration of live activities for boarding passes. Previously, the utility of live activities on travel days was inconsistent, depending heavily on individual airline app support. With iOS 26, this capability is being built directly into the Wallet app itself. This means users can expect a uniform and reliable experience for tracking flight information, such as gate changes or boarding times, directly on their lock screen. A particularly thoughtful addition is the shareability of these live activities, allowing users to easily send their flight status to friends or family who might be picking them up or tracking their journey. Beyond live activities, the view of the boarding pass within the Wallet app itself will also be enriched with more detailed information. Users will gain quick access to airport maps, helping them navigate terminals more efficiently. Crucially, the update will display the location of AirTag-equipped luggage, offering peace of mind and a clearer picture of baggage status. Furthermore, there will be a streamlined process for reporting missing bags directly from the boarding pass interface. These combined improvements are designed to reduce the friction points typically associated with air travel, making the journey from check-in to arrival more manageable and informed. These changes are part of a broader set of updates coming to the Wallet app in iOS 26, which also include expanded car key support, AA-powered order tracking, US passport integration, and the display of full credit card details, further cementing the Wallet app's role as a central hub for essential information and transactions. And that wraps up another action-packed episode of iPad Focus. We covered Google's massive search deal survival, the stunning visual and feature overhaul coming with iOS 26, early price estimates for the iPhone 17 lineup, and how your travel is about to get easier with Apple Wallet updates. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this valuable, subscribe for more in-depth tech breakdowns, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which story you're most excited about, and follow us on all our social channels for even more tech insights. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.